Hello everybody, welcome to another Deer discussion. It's been a long while, but I haven't felt like I've had the time or energy to record another one. Because every time I thought that, maybe I can record another video, I would feel like I was too tired mentally. Um, which is a bit sad. Like right now, I'm involved in so many projects, which I love. I love being involved in a lot, but it's making it so I don't have a lot of energy or free time outside of that. Or like I have the free time obviously, but it has become so much that I've lost motivation to keep up with a lot of my projects. Yeah. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about that, if I'm gonna have to like stop with some things. I don't know. It's hard. Anywho, that's a long explanation. Yeah, I just thought I would record a dear discussion where I talk about this year's Halloween. Um, because there's a lot to say, and I will just train my Laverna while I do that. So if you want, you can put this in the background and listen while you do something else. I'm not gonna do anything uh, exciting on the screen. Yeah, so where to begin? Like, I have so much stuff to say. I was gonna play Overwatch right now actually, but the servers are bonkers at the moment. They released the Halloween event and it was nice, like the PvE event was nice, but I tried to play comp and I ended up on another region, so I had like 200 ping, which made it impossible to play, and then I didn't know what to do, so I thought, hey, maybe I can finally record that next video. Because I have been wanting to talk about my thoughts on this year's Halloween, because I'm someone who is normally very positive with Star Stable. Like, it's really hard to make me disappointed. Like, sure, there will be things where I think they did something bad or could do it better, but generally there will still be some good things, and it's not like all bad. I'll be like, oh yeah, well, I don't really like this, but oh well, like it's not a huge deal. And I'm quite understanding. Like, I'm just generally positive. Like, I have a positive mindset. Um, and this year, I think SSO has really stepped up their game. I've loved the quests. I've loved how they changed the festivals, like the Equestrian Festival and the Summer Festival and stuff. I love those. So, for obvious reasons, I was super hyped for Halloween because Halloween is the best event, in my opinion, during the whole year. And not only is it already the best event, but they had performed so well, in my opinion, earlier this year. So I thought it could only be better from here. Um, and I knew that they knew how much we love Halloween, so it wouldn't make sense for them to do something completely different. And when they released trailer and stuff, it looked like it would be pretty much the same. So I was expecting it to be like, I was expecting maybe they would add new things or maybe tweak it a little bit, but not change existing things that were already working, which is kind of what they did. Yeah. So I know they've listened to our feedback, and I know that they will change this for next time. And I do have hope that next Halloween will be awesome. Um, but it's just kind of sad because I really don't like this year's Halloween. Like, I don't really want to do the dailies. I just force myself to because I need tokens for the outfits. I'm a collector, so I want all of it. And now it's like I've looked forward to Halloween for so long, and then we get a kind of sucky Halloween, and now we're gonna have to wait a whole year to get the Halloween we were longing for, and that's a bit sad. Like, I know there's nothing to do about it, it's just unfortunate, and I really hope that they will make the Christmas event way better, so at least that will be fun. Because if they somehow make that not fun as well, then it will be really sad. Because, like I said, this is the best period of SSO, of the SSO year. I mean, when it's Halloween and then Christmas. Okay, so I've just been speaking broadly about this, but let's go into detail about what I don't like about this year's Halloween and why. Just why. I don't... Okay, so first thing is they made it so the dailies are locked and you had to trade in shards to unlock the portals, which in itself I don't think it's necessarily a really bad idea, but it did take a while to unlock them all, unless you wanted to grind, which I didn't have the energy for, and in that way I feel bad for people who maybe don't have much time, because here's what's stressful about it, right? So you have to unlock the portals, so you can then do the daily quests, so you can then get the tokens every day to get the outfits. And there's a lot of tokens to collect, so you know that you have to unlock them quite quickly to be able to collect everything in time, but you don't really know how quick you need to be. So it's just super stressful. Like, I still don't have enough for all of it. I think you need like 255 or something. I have 122 and I have traded in some things, but it's not gonna be for that much. So I still don't have quite enough. And like, imagine people that maybe didn't have time to play for a whole week, or like, it just sucks when you can miss out on so much because of that. Because past year's Halloweens, you were able to grind for a long, like, on the same day you could grind the outfit or the pumpkin, because the pumpkins would spawn every 20 minutes, and the shards you could get from tornadoes that were there every hour, 24/7. So even if you hadn't played the event for like 2 weeks, it was fine, because you could do everything really fast if you wanted to. You could grind it. But now you're fucked if you didn't do it in time. And that's unfortunate. Yeah, like, I have so much to say. We'll see how long this video is. I just feel like it's never ending things. I haven't even covered half of it. I feel like, oh, okay. And I know a lot of people agree with me on this. It's just, it doesn't make any sense. And then we have the pumpkins. I was talking about, yes, not about yes. Oh god, I was talking about this with yes earlier. And I realized they made both pumpkin pets, just like a random reward that you can receive. It's basically like a lottery, like not completely, but it's kinda. It's like you would buy a lottery ticket and then you just have to hope that you get the thing you want. And if you don't, then you have to buy a ticket again, and you gotta do it again, again, until you hopefully get it. It's all luck. And I guess it could work, but the problem is they gave us no info about the pumpkins. So they changed the whole system about the pumpkins around Jasper's farm, and they didn't say anything. And they didn't explain it really either in the quests. So all the old players are just gonna assume that it works the same way, but then they just get confused because they're like, why can I only do it one day? And why am I not getting any pumpkins or shards for this? And why do I have a random pumpkin in my backpack? And it turns out that you get the pumpkin randomly when you do the pumpkin quest. And it's not very hard to get. Most people got it on the first day, I think. But that's not fun. Like, it was way more fun when you had to get a certain amount of shards or pumpkins to trade in for the pumpkin pet, because you had stuff to do. You had a lot to do. You could sit for many hours playing SSO because you would do the pumpkin, and then maybe you would go and do a champ or train your horse, and then it would be a pumpkin that spawned again, and then you would go again and do something else, and it would just keep you busy. And it was great. It was my favorite thing to do at Halloween. And once again, it was something you could do for hours all in one day if you wanted. You could grind it. But now it's only once a day, and then it's over, and it's like, why? This is one of the best parts. But anyway, at least you get the pet quite easily. And then we have the blue pumpkin, which you have to get by throwing stuff in the kettle, which again, they didn't explain at all. And then even when people asked and they explained, they didn't explain it properly, because at first it sounded like you needed to do the daily quest, but then it turns out you needed to just do the ones outside of the quest. But then it's also locked for once an hour. You can still do it like how much you want because it's kind of buggy, but my point is the intention was for it to be locked for once an hour. Which then, it's only annoying if you need to do it a bunch of times to raise your chance to get the pumpkin. But you can only do it once an hour, and then you have nothing else to do. Like if you had the pumpkins as well every 20 minutes, then at least that would be something else to do in between. But it's still, like I was saying before, those people that don't have time to play a lot, they get punished for that. And I don't think it's fun when it's just a tiny chance that you get the pet and you just have to keep trying. It's kind of like gambling, honestly. Like, not completely, because you're not spending any real money, but in a way it is kind of the same thing, because you don't know if you're gonna get it and you just have to keep trying. And if you compare that to collecting shards or pumpkins or whatever the currency is, and you know, like, oh, I need 100 to get the pumpkin, then you know that, and then you know if you want to spend your time doing that or not. But it's definitely achievable for any person to do it. And I would have preferred that so much more. Now we're halfway through the event, and and I want the blue pumpkin so bad, but I don't even know if I'm gonna get it and how many times I'm gonna have to do the thing to get it. At this point, it feels like they have to raise the chance so much, or just give it to us for free because of all the problems. And let's not talk about all the bugs there has been. I mean, SSO is always buggy, so it's not like it's that surprising. And I mean, I'm not that annoyed. It's just sad that there's so many things going wrong with this year's Halloween. I hope I'm not too loud for my neighbors right now. Oh. I think it's fine. I just get paranoid. Because I feel like I talk really loud, but I don't think I do. Okay. What else? I had so much to say, and now it's like, okay, what have I forgotten? Oh, let's mention some things that I do like, because obviously I don't hate everything. They have done some things incredibly. It's mostly the layout, like the structure of the event I have a problem with, not so much the content in itself. Like the activities are fine for most part, and the outfits that you can trade in, like not the one that you can buy honestly, but the ones you can trade in for the tokens, I think is really cool. I love them. And then we have the Halloween horses that I also think are super awesome. I didn't buy the Shire, but I still think it's super cool. They did a great job. And the Laverna, she's my favorite magic horse. She's so cool. Like, look at these antlers or horns or whatever they are. I wish they did more horses with like extra things on them, and not just like a recolor. She's so cool. And not only is she so cool, but the non-magical code that I can't swap to right now for some reason. Can I do it here? No? Okay. Maybe it's just because I'm in a race. But the non-magical code is gorgeous as well. It's the reason I was excited for this horse to begin with. And then I saw spoilers about the horns and my jaw dropped. Okay, now. Like, she's so pretty. I love the paint horses. They're one of my favorites. And then this coat is like one of the best coats they ever did. Okay, I want my daytime. Thank you. So that's some things that I really like about the event. I also like that there's a new raven that you can get for like shards and items from the haunted ride. And I do like the pumpkins, even though I haven't been able to get the blue one yet. I really want it because blue is my favorite color. I just open my chat and you see like my emotes. You're angry, you cry. It looks really bad. It's because I was taking a photo for the thumbnail. But yeah, I feel like I got out the worst of it now because I was on a rant for a while and now I'm kind of like, oh, okay, I can breathe a little bit. I got it out. But yeah, I don't think they needed to change that much. This is also something I talked to Jess about, is we both feel like they were trying so hard to re-innovate, is that the word? Like, improve the event, because they made the previous new events so good, and they know people love Halloween, so I feel like they really wanted to up their game and create something new, which instead led to them trying too hard. It feels like they were trying too hard to make something new and fresh when they already had a really good recipe. Like, they didn't need to change that much. The pumpkin hunt stuff is already great. They didn't need to change that. I loved how it was before. The kettle is a nice addition. Or like, it's not an addition, but the kettle, like how they did with the ingredients, is fun. I like that. It's just that I don't have any reason really to do it other than to get a blue pumpkin. So yeah, and then we have the shards that I have no use for. It's the only thing I can grind is shards because of the tornadoes, but I have no use for them. Because once you unlock the portals, and you need like 20 for the new Raven, you have no use for them, and I have 393. It's like, I wish I could have some use for them, like trade them to tokens maybe, or trade them in for some horse XP, or I don't know, maybe have one of the outfits in the kettle instead of the um, pumpkin shop. I just realized I said kettle, but is that even the right word? Hold on. Isn't that like a tea thing? Yeah, what the hell is this in English? I'm so sorry, I said the wrong thing. No, it is a kettle? Oh, I guess it is called a kettle. I just got a bit confused for a moment if I was thinking of the wrong thing. But great. Yeah. So that's that. I am honestly disappointed in this year's Halloween, and I am forcing myself to do the dailies on my on 2 of my accounts. Well, my 2 lifetime accounts on the Swedish servers every day, just because I want enough for both of the outfits, even though I'm not really enjoying doing them. And it's just kind of sad that instead of enjoying the Halloween event, it's just turned into me forcing myself to do the daily stuff every day, even though I'm not like really feeling like it. But yeah. How long have I been recording? 20 minutes. Okay. Let's go to Baroness. I think I've gotten most of my thoughts out, at least like the big points. I know that they're not gonna use the shards next year, and I know that's probably why they did things a bit different this time. But I don't know. I feel like they should have done something different still. Like I said, like you could use the shards for the kettle, but then maybe you would actually get some new things there. I don't know. Or that you could trade them to tokens. I said it before. I don't know. But yeah, so my Halloween feeling is kind of low. Sad, really. But I do have hope that they will make it way better next time, now that they kind of fucked up and they've seen how disappointed the whole community was, which I bet sucks for them. Like, the people who designed this year's Halloween probably feel like shit over it, and I don't wish for anyone to feel like shit because of it. But my point is, we have made it very clear that we were not satisfied, and they have made it clear that they've heard us. So I do believe that next year will be way better, because now they have a whole year also to really think about how they can make it better next time. But yeah, it's a year till then, so I guess we just skip this year. At least we get quests tomorrow. I record this Tuesday evening. Well, late at night, kind of. And tomorrow we get quests, which is nice. I hope the quests are gonna be cool, because they made the last quests pretty cool, I think. And I love getting some XP. So, yeah, I look forward to that. And I do look forward to getting the white outfit, like the one. It's on the logging screen. It's like a hippie kind of outfit, but it's white and with a headband and blue. I look forward to getting that. But yeah, I guess that's all I have to say about this year's Halloween event, at least right now. Like I said, I think I got most of the points out and some of the frustration. Because like I said before, I'm normally the person in conversations that will defend Star Stable. Like, not, I don't try to do it in an annoying way. It's not like I'm a white knight trying to say they can't do anything wrong or whatever. Like, it's fine for people to have complaints or not be satisfied. I just mean that it's harder for me to actually be disappointed. Like, I normally don't mind as much, and I normally don't really get mad or frustrated. Of course, there's always gonna be things that are more frustrating, but in general, I'm quite positive. But for me to feel so disappointed over this, it's a big deal. Let me say that. I think it's the first time I've actually been genuinely disappointed like this in something SSO has done. I'm kind of like, is this how other people feel? Like the ones that are tired of SSO, is this how they feel all the time? Because I normally don't. But it sucks. I hate to feel like it, but it's just, that's how I feel. But yeah, I'm not trying to send any hate towards Story Stable. I want to make that clear. I know that they did try to do what they thought was the right thing, and they're just people like us, and I do think that they want to make it up to us. I just wish they would have thought this through a bit more beforehand. But it is what it is. Some things are gonna go well, some things aren't. Sometimes you're gonna F up. That's just how it is. In life in general, but also as a company, that's gonna happen. And at least some good things came out of this Halloween. Like, it's not all bad. Like I said, this horse is one of the best things ever. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. I just wanted to kind of rant a little bit about Halloween, get my thoughts out there. I think a lot of people agree with me. And it just feels kind of better to really like let it all out, all my thoughts. But I would love to know what you guys think of this year's Halloween. And if there's anything that you would like to change or to be improved. Do you still want them to add new things and change it, or would you prefer if they just completely went back to how it was before? Yeah, I'm just curious a bit, but please don't be like hateful. Like, please try and do it respectfully. I would appreciate that. I don't want us just spewing hate towards SSO in the comments. That's not the point. Constructive criticism But it's okay to say you're disappointed and stuff, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm specifying a lot. I just, yeah, uh, I don't know. Thank you for watching. If you watched, why can't I like think anymore? My brain is fried. Thank you for watching. If you watch this whole way, and I hope you have a good day or evening whenever you watch or listen to this. And let me know if you want me to do more discussions and what I should do with it. Even though I've been bad at doing them, I know, but still, I want to do them more. I do. Yeah, I'm so bad at ending things. Okay. Thank you so much. I will see you in another video. Bye!